So I'm going to try and capture everything so no one feels like they're left behind. So I'm going to take it from the top, talking about social media networking and media marketing frontiers. It's about getting found, getting followed, and getting reached. So the things that we're going to discover are how to introduce social media, introducing you to social media. So we're going to even define what social media is. I want to keep in mind, though, even though we give the definition about what social media is, really make it whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to define it, but really make it whatever you want it to be. And also I'm going to give you some guidelines to consider when using social media, because everyone's making it whatever they want it to be. Some people don't necessarily know what the guidelines are, what the expectation is. So they're not thrown out there in the water and just floundering around, and they'll find out 6 months later they've been doing it in a way that's actually keeping people from connecting to them. And also, I'm going to share with you some best practices around using social media. So what is social media? Social media is primarily internet and mobile-based tools for sharing and discussing information among human beings. Now, what does that mean? That means online communities. Like someone mentioned that they have an ing account. Who here they have an ing account? Okay, excellent. So ing account is like a social network because you're connecting with people who have a shared idea. Even Yahoo groups, Michelle has Yahoo, and that's considered a social network too. It's one of the earlier forms of social networks. And social messaging, and then also we have blogs too. Now I know there's at least one person who's been in my blog class, who's in this class, is Noelle. So she understands that, well I hope I made that clear when I had the class. That blogs are a great way to have an internet presence without having to like hire a website developer, put a lot of effort into it. It does showcase your individual personality. And of course, a blog stands for weblog, which is like an online journal. And then there are wikis. Wikis are equivalent of what we call like a fact sheet. It's a great place to store and to share information. For example, in NAMD, they may set it up to answer frequently asked questions of new members. Maybe they want to set it up to some of the documents that have circulated, like agendas and other forms of information. And also to share the responsibility of updating that information too. So you might have 5 people who might be responsible for updating. You can do that using a wiki. And of course the webcasts and the podcasts. One of the more, I would say, modernized forms of the podcasting is the Blog Talk Radio. There are a number of different ways to do podcasting. We have video casting, which is a great way to, we have a gentleman here who works in video, so he knows this. So it's a great way to showcase what you do, no matter what it is. If you're a cook, it's a great way to showcase that you're a great chef, showing people how to make a quick meal in less than 3 minutes or so. Great way to do that is just throwing up a podcast of your video. And more importantly, that you can market that for free on iTunes, because podcasting on iTunes is used a great deal and it's free, and then you can use it not just for audio, like a lot of people use it for audio. We use it for audio, we use it for video with a lot of our clients too. But you know that people are always have those headphones in their ears, using their iPod, using their iPhones and downloading things. It's a great way to showcase yourself and what you're doing. And in reference to the webcast, I know somebody here mentioned that they're doing some online conferencing today. And you already know that webcasting is a great way to market yourself. Now, it's also important to cross-promote using links. Now, the reason why links are very important, most people think that using a link, whether it's in your email or using a blog, a Twitter account, it's just to take someone from where they are now, from the origination to the destination where you want them to go. But it's extremely important in what we call search engine optimization or search media optimization. What does that fancy term mean? All it means is allowing the crawlers, what we call robots on the search engines, to be able to find you to be very, very important, or your links to be very, very important. So, for example, you may have a sentence on your blog that says, if you want more information about this upcoming seminar, click here. where would you usually put the link? Somebody let me know. Where would you usually put the link in that sentence?
After you click here,
If you want more information about this seminar, say that I'm having a seminar or I'm having a showcase on my cooking style. And I keep picking on cooking. I like food. But say you have a showcase about your cooking style and you're going to have an event. You're saying to people, if you want more information about this event, click here. We only put that link to say click here. Right. Yeah. Historically, we would put words that say click here. We would have a link there. But because of search engine optimization, search media optimization, you really want to have those words say something more important than click here. You want to click here for more information on how to cook well, or more information about cooking. Because the key word there, most important word there, is cooking. So that the robots that are doing the searches, like Google and Yahoo, they're not just picking up the words click here to mean anything to anybody. Well, it means something to somebody who's looking for cooking, right? Because that's the key word in that sentence. So you want to have your links say what your key word is, because that's what your popularity is. So that's why I'm cross-promoting with links, and that key about the phrases that you use in your links is extremely important. Now I'm just showcasing some of the different forms of social media where you want to use your links at, which is LinkedIn, because you can have a link in your blog that goes to your LinkedIn account. And then your blog links can go to your channel on YouTube, which is a very important form of social media too, because YouTube does what? Excellent. What else does it do? So I'm, engaging. I don't answer any questions, but we ask questions because when we look at a certain social media site, a lot of the time the average person sees it for one thing. A social media professional, or what we call a guru,